shit off.
He had your on the table and he ripped it off.
Get shit off.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to die.
Woo!
You're going to die, Michael.
253. 253 in Detroit.
There's another death in Detroit.
Bang!
And it's you.
Bang!
Good evening, degenerates, and welcome to the NFL playoffs.
We're here, baby.
We are here. We have made it. Wild card weekend. 6 games to talk about. We're covering everything. No need for cards because we're talking about every game.
All 6, baby.
Yeah.
I can't wait any
More than
longer.
one hand.
Without further ado, let's talk some playoff football. First game on the card is a big one.
Oh, yeah.
Do you see the way they scheduled it? They have all of the AFC games before any of the NFC games.
So sharp.
Very interesting.
Is that like random or did they do that on purpose? Because like, come on, like, what'd you do?
Oh, man.
Like,
I mean, just, oh, man.
no, it's like, come on, like, what are we doing? Why are you doing this?
That's award-winning. That's award-winning.
for Mike.
Award-winning.
I mean, you know, the NFL was just in that meeting, and then one dude was just in the corner like, dude, you realize all the AFC games are on Saturday. And they're like, how did
One's
you
on
catch
Sunday, but they're all before the
But they're all
the
before.
NFC games.
And
Yeah.
it's just
in the morning.
No, I know.
Unbelievable random selection.
Yeah.
It's crazy how that happened.
hey.
Unbelievable. The first
Serendipity.
game is an electric one.
Yeah.
Browns at Texans. Who thought we'd be saying that playoff matchup? I mean, not many people. Not many
God's
people.
electric, though.
Definitely not me.
On Saturday, it's the first game of the NFL playoffs. Cleveland, 2.5-point favorites on the road.
Yeah.
Total 44.5. Mario, you are going to lead us off here. Where do you like in this game?
Oh, man, this is a tough game. For me personally, just because it just comes down to experience for me. And I'm good. What?
No, you good?
Yeah, I'm agreeing. I'm saying I'm nodding.
Oh, I know. You're just like,
No, I'm agreeing.
you were tweaking me out for a
manifesting.
second. I was just scared. I was
Go
trying,
ahead, Mario.
I was trying to look at Mario. I was
You just got to
distracted.
let him be.
Yeah, I was distracted. Sorry, Mario. Go ahead.
Don't let him.
Sorry for agreeing with you.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
Mike
that's
got
what-
it, Mike.
Yeah, Mike got you.
Sorry for
Sorry about that.
Mario
Go ahead.
no one has to
Go ahead.
apologize
Tough
for
game.
that.
It's tough game.
No, it's a really tough game. It's really close for me. I think the Browns pull it out simply because I just think this is a moment where this is a young Texans team dealing with some injuries as well. And this Browns team, they just have like an identity. They have all their players. Their defense is just scary. And Joe's been there before. Like I said, don't let the Browns sneak into the playoffs because, I mean, if Joe gets hot, I mean, you never know. So-
Joe Flacco is the most experienced
Yeah.
quarterback in the playoffs.
Oh
right
yeah.
now.
Oh, yeah.
Not even close.
So, yeah, I just lean towards the Browns. I'm not going to be betting this game super heavily. I do like the over, though, because Cleveland just somehow puts up points.
Yeah,
And
they have been scoring.
Texans are not going to go out without a fight. I can tell you that. They're going to score, I think, at least 20 points. I think the Browns, though, they roll in offense.
Okay, so you're all over the Browns, and then you love the over.
I do love the over and the Browns.
Michael.
Here's where we agree on the over. I am with you. That is my bigger bet of this game. And for a similar reason, I think this game is probably going to be played tight, but it's going to be played with like a lot of points being scored. Both teams obviously have shown that they could do that. I wrote this is probably not the sharp side to be betting on, but I love the CJ Stroud story. I'm all for it. And I mean, he won me my mortal last week. And so I'm taking the Texans plus 2.5.
Ooh.
I'm a really big fan.
Interesting.
Like I said, I just want it more for the story. My bigger bet is going to be the over, but yeah, I'm taking the Texans as well.
Wow. Yeah, so it's interesting because the Browns ended the season, they were 4-1 their last 5 games when Flacco's moving.
Oh, yeah.
So they're playing really well. And the game they lost was last week where they didn't play anyone.
Mm-hmm.
And that because they already had the 5th seed locked up. These teams played each other in that run. It was one of the games CJ Stroud was out. I think it was the game CJ Stroud was out.
Yep.
I watched this Browns team just absolutely destroy that Texans defense, though.
Yep.
They scored 36 points in Houston, in a game Houston really wanted to win to get to the division. I get CJ Stroud wasn't playing, but they scored at will on this team. I get CJ Stroud's going to come back. It's going to help the Texans, but it's also a playoff game they've never played in, and the Browns defense is all over the place. So I actually think this is one of the easier spots of the week. I really like CJ Stroud. We talked about it on Wednesday. I think he's top 5 quarterback in the NFL right now, currently playing. But I think they get dismantled here. Like I think it's an actual murder. So I'm not picking a total number because I think there's a world where the Browns win like 31-3 or 31-7 and the under just hits.
Yeah.
I think this is a blowout either way. So I'm all over Cleveland -2.5. I love Cleveland, but I would lean over. But I can see a world where the Cleveland Browns
under.
completely shut out the Texans.
Their defense just has a day.
Yeah, they just don't do anything.
One note I forgot to mention, I don't have a team in this playoffs. So this is one of the few games where, regardless of the winner, I have like a team to root for.
So you're going to root for whoever wins this game.
Kind of, yeah. Just because I like the Brown story and I like, the Texan story. So
Fair.
That's electric.
Yeah.
Okay, so me and you are the only ones on Cleveland so far.
Yeah.
Mike's on the Texans.
Yeah. This is going to be an overpick pretty easily. And you guys were talking about experience. CJ Stroud's ready for this moment. He's been in big games all his life. He knows how to play.
Yeah,
he performed fantastically in all of them. And I think that this is going to be a coming out party to not only that he's really good. Everybody knows he's really good, rookie of the year, but that he can hang with defenses that are just one of the best in the league. I think I'm going to be taking alt spread Texans -2.5. I think they win. I think outside the first quarter, they're going to be outside this number. They're going to be winning the entire game.
Wow.
I think Texans control the whole game. One big stat that I know we were talking about the Browns versus Texans, the first matchup. When you don't have your quarterback playing and you get down early and you don't have the confidence to come back with a backup, it's a little harder. Also, Browns 8-1 on the year at home, 3-5 on the year away, and also they have their scoring average goes down 8 points on the road. So I think it'll be much tougher for them to play on the road. They're a very good home team when they can run the ball. Joe Flacco doesn't have to throw a lot. So I'm very, very much on the Houston Texans running it up, and I like the over. I like the over too because the Texans score a lot. Browns are just going to shoot.
The one thing I do want to point out about the home and away, I think it is relevant, but they only had one home game where Joe Flacco, one away game where Joe Flacco played, and it was at the Texans, and they won that game. Like all the away games, it was super early in the season, and that was before Flacco joined the team.
No, yeah, I don't think this Flacco thing is going to last very much longer. I mean,
no, that's fair. I was just saying when you said like
ends
they're bad on the road, that was before Flacco even joined the team.
yeah, and
like,
also
all those losses were
side
pretty.
note. Flacco, I don't think anybody knows this, played like humble hurt as Trevor Lawrence, backup Texans, backup someone else, and
Bears.
Bears that weren't. I mean, bottom
And then the
7
Jets.
league, and the Jets terrible. Like, yes, he's been hot. Play a really good team. Prove it to me. Their defense is absolutely insane because you might not need to do anything. But I think this is the week that Texans show up. They finally play a team that can beat them.
Wow, so we're split on the side. Tate, break the tie.
Actually, here I'm going to take more of a statistical approach to this game and a few of the other games because quarterbacks that are a rookie into the playoffs, so quarterbacks that have never played in an NFL playoff game before, are cashing on the spread at a very low 36%.
Ooh.
So I'm definitely going to be taking the Browns here, and I'm going to be taking I'm going to be fading the other rookie playoff quarterbacks, falling forward. So that just to get that out of the way. So it's going to be the Browns are definitely going to be the pick here. I've been riding them the last 6 weeks, obviously other than last week. I love the Joe Flacco story. I mean, I love CJ Stroud. I absolutely love CJ Stroud. I want him to have a fantastic career, but I think the spot here is just for sure the Browns.
Wow. Okay, there you have it.
Total,
So,
are you picking a total?
No.
all right, so we have 3 people pick a total. So no real consensus on the group. And then 3 Browns, 2 Texans. So pretty
Texans.
split on that game.
Kind of a bummer. I really want
Outright
the
by
over.
2.5.
Texans outright.
But no, spread 2.5.
They're going to cover
Alt spread.
2.5.
Cover 2.5, correct.
They're going to cover 2.5.
Alt spread.
And I think the Browns win by 30.
Perfect.
So we're on very different sides in that game. Next game, the other Saturday game, huge game in the AFC. Dolphins at Chiefs.
Yep.
Kansas City 4.5-point favorites. This line has been moving, boys. It was like a 3-point. It was 3.5 last night. Went to 4.5 today. Total 44.5, same total as the other game. Tate, I'm coming back to you here. This Dolphins team has the entire world split on them. Mm-hmm. Some people are like, oh, these guys are legit. They just have a couple tough spots. Other people are just like, they can't beat a good team. Which side are you on? Is this just the easiest Chiefs roll ever, or do the Dolphins have a little juice in the tank?
No, it's the same line of thinking. Tua's never played an NFL playoff game. So we're just going to ride with the Chiefs here for sure. But that's the line of thinking here, regardless of that betting trend that I'm sticking with. I love the under in this game. I absolutely love the under. The Chiefs defense have been strapping this year. The Dolphins offense is so slow without Mostert and Waddle. And then Tyreek's been in and out of the game a lot. Their defense has been beat up. And we saw what the Bills did to them last week. I mean, the Bills could have won that game by 1,000,000, but they just love turning the ball over for some reason. And then
Josh Allen.
yeah,
3 turnovers.
and I think the Chiefs defense could be strapping. I mean, like Ryan's been saying all year that he'll be proved wrong when we get to the playoffs and the Chiefs. They've looked terrible. I love the under here, so we're gonna go with Chiefs minus 4.5 and the under 44.5.
Ooh.
Yeah, like I said, I'm never betting against Mahomes in the playoffs until he's proved me wrong. If you're betting on him, you would have been rich if you make it to the AFC Championship every year, and then you lose one game in the AFC Championship, or you win in the Super Bowl pretty easily. I'm going to ride this all the way through. Mahomes and Andy Reid will just do something different. I mean, I think McDaniels is like overhyped, and I don't think he's as great as a coach as people think he is. He has like good offensive schemes, but he also has the 3 fastest people in the entire NFL on his team. So like, I don't know. Tua never won a game under 40 degrees in his life. Away, he's going away. The degrees will be 10. I think he's going to perform terribly.
That's a lot less than 40.
No, yeah, he's 0-4.
Oh yeah, that other thing was that they are like so good at home. Like they're so good at home, and
The Chiefs.
Yeah.
No, the Dolphins have been really good at home.
Oh,
Well, yeah, I mean,
But the Chiefs are also
yeah.
very good at home.
It's like a perfect script for
So
the
it's like
Chiefs.
this. Yeah, it's a perfect.
It's going to be, I think it'll be another easy game. The Chiefs are going to roll. They're going to play really good football. People are going to be like, holy shit, where has this team been all year? You'll see them this week.
yeah. That's where I want to go. That's where I want to go. That's where my smart brain tells me to go. I'm not even going near that. This Chiefs team is a shell of its former self. We've seen it the entire year where their offense has really, really, really struggled to do anything. And we keep giving them the excuse, like, let's wait till the playoffs. It makes sense why you guys are on the Chiefs. I get all of that. My line of thinking is nothing's going to change in the playoffs. This is the first year I think Mahomes doesn't make it to the AFC Championship. I think they lose outright in this spot. The Dolphins have been terrible. I think everyone in the world is going to be on the Chiefs right now. It's like 57% of people. I think it's going to be a lot more towards game time are going to be on the Chiefs here at home. This line I think will continue to move also. I think it might get outside 5. I love the Dolphins plus 4.5. I absolutely love it. I love the money line too. Look, I get the problems with the Dolphins. They've been hurt really badly. Their defense is injury all over the place. Tyreek's been hobbled. Waddle has been out. Tua's been looking tough. They very easily could have beat that Bills team and won the division. Very, very, very easily could have done that. The Bills gave them every opportunity. They turned over the Bills a lot. I think they turn over the Chiefs here. I don't think the Chiefs are going to be able to throw the ball for very many yards at all. I think if the Chiefs win, it will have to be running. And I just don't love Pacheco that much to be able to bet them here. I think the Dolphins will score. So yeah, I'm going actually with the Dolphins and the over. And I like the Dolphins outright. Yeah.
Wow, that's really surprising. First of all, this game was my least favorite to pick out of all 6. My heart felt absolutely just ripped in 2. I very desperately want the Dolphins to win this game. I'm just a bigger fan of their team. I'm a bigger fan of McDaniels. Therefore, I'm going to sprinkle a little bit on the Dolphins. With that being said, I don't think that is a sharp play. I think that's the wrong bet, and you should not do that. More so, I'm betting the under because I think the way that the Chiefs win this game is by limiting the amount of points the Dolphins can score, limiting their explosiveness, which they've been known to have, and also the fact that they're playing in 10-degree weather. Everything's going to slow down. It's just going to be tough. It's going to be one of those, like, maybe A-Chain and Mostert just have, like, great days, and that'll give them a win, hopefully. But I'm mainly taking the under 44.5. I'm sprinkling literally only with my heart on the Dolphins plus 4.5, but main bet is the under.
Ooh. Mario, round us out here.
Is Mostert playing?
It's questionable.
It's questionable.
Both
I-
A-Chain
I-
and Mostert.
I think they both go.
You think they both go?
I'd be shocked if they didn't. It's a playoff game.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Mostert's been banged up recently.
Yeah, last couple weeks. They did hold him out with the hopes of bringing him back for this game.
Yeah. Yeah, for me, I'm kind of on a similar logic with Tyler with the Dolphins plus 4.5. I think they can just score and keep it close. That being said, something just tells me that the Chiefs pull it out. So Dolphins cover but lose by a field goal. Chiefs find a way to pull it out. I'm going to take the under in this game as well. It's going to be a close game. If it goes over, I don't think it goes over by much, but I'm leaning more towards the under, like Mike said. 10-degree weather, I think everything will kind of slow down. The Dolphins' offense, I think Tate mentioned, it just hasn't looked really as explosive as it was first half of the season.
Yeah, with the injuries.
I mean, a lot of that probably has to do with weather, honestly. I mean, it's just getting colder. Dealing with injuries as well. So I think the Chiefs' offense, it's not great. I can't rely on these receivers to catch the ball. That being said,
Kelsey's looked bad.
Kelsey's looked bad, but that being said, there's enough injuries where I think Mahomes can still move the ball. I don't think it'll fully rely on Pacheco. Weird game. I just lean Dolphins plus 4.5. Too many points, I think, but I still think Chiefs win the game.
Did you pick a total number?
No.
You didn't want over under.
But I lean under.
So I think the only people on the Dolphins, I mean, you said Dolphins, but you wouldn't advise it. So
Yeah.
me and you were the only people picking the Dolphins on the spread.
And they already
No,
played.
I'm picking Dolphins
They
plus
already played this
4.5.
year.
That's what I'm saying. Me and you
Oh, yeah.
are the only ones. And then Michael's like picked it, but didn't pick it.
Yeah,
He
I'm
picked it
not-
and then stepped back off.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not sponsoring it for anybody else.
Not
but, like,
sponsoring
you
it.
know,
Not sponsored.
I don't know,
I'll
it's
do it
weird.
myself.
Weird. Yeah.
A game I am sponsoring. This is very much sponsored
yeah.
Sponsored
Tyler
by
and
Ty
Cody.
and Ryan.
By Tyler and Ryan.
Steelers at Buffalo. Sunday morning
Oh, yeah.
in Buffalo. The Bills are 10-point favorites. 10-point favorites.
That's a lot of points.
a lot of
criminal.
points.
Disrespect.
Slap in the face.
Oh my God, I've never seen anything like this. The total's 36.5. Ryan, I'll start with you. And then I have plenty to say.
Yeah.
10-point spread.
Yeah.
10-point spread.
No, yeah.
2 digits.
No, I know.
On the
Big-
spread.
lots
Sorry.
of digits.
Sorry, go ahead.
Lots of digits, lots of numbers.
30
Special
points
teams.
last
possessions.
3 games for
Special
the Steelers.
players. No,
2
I know.
possessions.
Go ahead.
I know. Let me get one thing off my chest real quick.
Yep.
Get it off.
Last week, Steelers played the Ravens. Very unconvincing game of us winning that.
7-1 in our last 8 against the Ravens.
Deserving. Yes, we dominate the Ravens. But last week, Mike Tomlin or the offensive coordinator or the team played and coached a terrible game. If Pickens isn't targeted in a game and we only have over 100 passing yards because of a 71-yard slant, we will get murdered in this game. So advise to our team to throw the ball downfield. Even if Pickens doesn't catch it, use him, go deep. Use
Let him
Deontay,
make a play.
Use Fryermuth, but use all of them.
Well, you just had to open up the offense.
I'm saying
right?
use
Like,
Fryermuth over
yeah.
the middle. Deontay slant. Use them all. I'm telling you right now, if Pickens doesn't have a target next week, we'll get murdered.
You just scare him with versatility.
Mason Rudolph had 140 passing yards, 150 passing yards, and 75 was off a Deontay Johnson slant.
Yeah.
Like, we're not. Yes, we might get one of those against the Bills. Their defense is good. I don't think we'll get that. But if we coach like that, I know we just need to win to move on. But like to turn around next week and all of a sudden have an explosive offense in Buffalo in cold weather is going to be tough. That being said, you got to be out of mind if you think I'm betting Buffalo Bills minus 10. Steelers plus 10 is a free bet.
Free.
It's going to be a battle game, disgusting cold game that we love to play in. We're going to run through them. The money line would be a sweat. You don't want to be rooting for it. But the plus 10 I love, absolutely love. And I'm going to bet the under. Just because cold games, it's kind of like an AFC North battle. Cold game, lots of running. They want to do the Josh Allen script, not turn the ball over by running the ball, not using him throwing it. I love the under.
So you love the under and you're riding Steelers plus 10.
Oh, yeah.
And hopeful on the money line.
Oh, yeah, hopeful. I obviously, like,
Yeah.
it hurts.
So, Josh Allen, I want to talk to you for a second.
Oh boy.
That's your dog.
Oh boy.
I want to talk to you for a second.
All right.
So all season, I was off you preseason pretty heavily. I said, you're not an elite quarterback because you don't win games. Beginning of the season, you were proving me right. You were padding your stats all season, throwing to digs, doing whatever you want. Your team was losing games. Your coach made an executive decision. He said, dude, if we stop letting Josh throw the ball, we can probably start winning some games.
He gets no control.
They were on fire at the end of the season with Josh Allen throwing under 200 yards a game. It was a beautiful plan.
Yep.
Last week, in essentially what was a playoff game for Buffalo, they let Josh Allen throw the ball a little bit. Josh Allen turned over the ball 3 times.
Yep.
3 turnovers.
3 turnovers.
That's a lot.
3.
3 turnovers.
Got the win.
Got the win. No, it's impressive. They got the win. So the Buffalo Bills, everyone's like, oh, wow, they're doing so great. People haven't been watching this team.
No.
Let me pivot to the Steelers real quick.
Not like Tyler.
Mason Rudolph, this season, let me just read you his numbers. He played 3 games.
Read them off.
Shoot him.
He completed 74.3% of his passes for 719 yards, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions.
That sounds like pretty
That's
good
not
to me.
bad. That's not bad.
Pretty good stats to me.
No,
Pretty good
that's not
stats. In the 3 games that he's played, the Steelers have won all of them.
How many points have you guys scored?
We scored 34 in our first game, 30 in the next game, and 17 in the last game. 2 of those on the road.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good.
This Steelers team is a better football team than this Bills team. We're just better. I'm sorry to say it. Everyone, this spread is lunacy. This should be a pick'em.
So you're taking
On the
money
road.
line. Like only money line.
Michael,
Mike, listen.
in no world do the Steelers lose this game. Lose the game. Forget about the spread. The 10 points is the freest number you can ever get in your life. Like if you're betting the Bills plus 10, like go outside, find the biggest rock and f***ing kick it. Because you're an idiot. You can get diagnosed with straight up Down syndrome if you're ever betting the Bills here. Josh Allen in the playoffs is terrible. He's terrible. You've never seen anything like this. Josh Allen has gotten worse in the playoffs every year. Last year they were in the divisional round. They're losing in the wild card this year. They are so bad. No, this is sorry. I'm getting off track.
Wind it back.
Let me recenter myself.
Hold on.
Let me recenter myself.
Yeah.
This Bills team, they're bad.
They're bad.
The only reason they won games is because they were like, oh, take the ball out of Josh Allen's hands.
Give it to James.
His
Yep, give
ego
it
is
to
so
James.
big, he's going to try to make plays in this game.
Yep.
We are going to turn over Josh Allen 4 times in this game without TJ Watt being in the game. Steelers are going to run the ball down their throats. The Bills defense is hurt. They are not able to stop very many teams. The only reason they won was because the Dolphins are trash. I'm also taking the Dolphins last game. But they're trash. There is no shot the Steelers lose. There's no shot the Steelers lose. And we never don't cover this number. So don't even bet the total. You're kidding yourself if you're trying to game the system there. It's 36.5.
Not to mention Mike Tomlin is an underdog.
I mean, it's just, it's the best thing. This is the perfect storm. I don't know if you guys remember this far back, but when the Steelers first won their Super Bowl with Ben Roethlisberger, we were the last seed in the wild card. We played every game on the road. We were never favored in a game, and we just played hard-nosed football. We ran the ball. Dude, our running backs are balling. Najee Harris, Jalen Warren are going to dog this team. They're going to absolutely dominate this team. Mason Rudolph has been completing 75% of his passes. He's going to do that. He's not going to turn it over. He'll throw a touchdown. 1 touchdown, 0 picks. We'll have 3 rushing touchdowns, and we're going to turn over Josh Allen a whole lot when he starts trying to get creative. We're going to get up early. They're going to be surprised. Josh Allen's going to play from behind, throw the ball, turn it over. Steelers win outright. Lock it up. This is not a doubt. This is the easiest game of the weekend. Don't kid yourself. If you pick the Bills, you're mentally handicapped. That's what I have to say.
Shout out Bills Mafia.
I am right there with you. I think this was a criminally high number or amount of points to be giving. I definitely agree with the fact that I think Steelers have a pretty decent shot at actually winning this game just outright. Definitely going to sprinkle a little bit on the money line.
My quants tell me it's a 95% chance we win the game.
Nice.
And that's his quant.
That's my quants.
Rebalance those quants and get back to me.
He's centered. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he's fully centered.
Yeah. I have 3 of them locked in a basement, just crunching numbers.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, I'm probably going to agree with your quants there. You could probably add me onto that arsenal of quants.
You're not going to be
Yeah,
one
you're
of you're
definitely
not,
not. Wow.
You will never be one of my quants.
Yeah.
You'll never be one of my quants. I need math guys.
8 and 2 in the last one.
I need math guys.
Hey,
Big-
I'm,
big- big
I'm
number
literally Asian. Oh, anyway, sorry. Sorry, a little on the border there.
Whoa.
Just
A
like,
lot.
never mind. But Steelers plus 10 is the easiest line of the entire 6 games of playoffs, a wild card or whatever. And next to that, under 36.5, because similar to what Ty was saying, the only game script that the Bills are going to be bringing out is give it to James Cook and run the ball. And my favorite part about the Steelers offense, granted, Mason Rudolph is playing out of his mind, like just unbelievably well. But I think
Huge on that guy.
I mean,
Jalen Warren and dude. All right. Wow.
What are you picking, Mike?
yeah,
Under 36 and a half.
Steelers in the under.
And the Steelers.
All right.
Yeah.
Mario.
There we go.
Wow, that was weird.
I also like the Steelers plus 10.
Consensus.
Oh, consensus.
Wait, no, we have one more person.
Say that's it.
Oh, I forgot. We start with Ryan. Okay, not consensus
Well, you
yet.
know Tate's taking the Bills.
Oh yeah, you know.
Now, I don't.
Because rookie quarterback.
Okay, if you take the Bills.
Oh, he has to. It's
Just
that.
wait. Just wait.
All right,
Let
sorry,
Mario
okay,
speak.
Yeah, I don't feel as strong and profoundly confident in the Steelers winning outright as my buddy Tyler over
Agreed.
here.
All right.
But I do love the Steelers plus 10. I do think this is a weird game where the Bills get up early, maybe even by like 2 touchdowns. I could see like 14-0 or like 17-3 type of thing. And then I think exactly second half they do what Tyler says. Josh Allen starts trying to make plays. Turnovers happen, even without TJ Watt. Turnovers happen. All of a sudden, Steelers make it a game. I could see it 2013, Bills win. You guys cover the 10. If the Steelers win, the score will be 20-17.
Ooh.
So whatever, if you want the Bills to win, if you think the Bills win, bet exact score 2013. That's what the score will be if the Bills win. And then the under will hit. If the Steelers win, always bet the over because it has to be over. It's 36 and a half. And then Steelers will win 2017.
36-9.
Okay.
Whoa.
36-9 is the number.
Tate, do we have a consensus?
All right, so here's how this is gonna go. Yeah, you heard Ryan mention a little bit that rookies in like the rookie playoff thing.
Yeah, you said you're gonna follow one.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow one thing. Now here's how this is gonna go. The last 4 or 5 weeks, I have been fading the Steelers in hopes that they win games to make the playoffs.
Been doing
I'm
a
going
service.
to continue that trend
Okay.
and bet on the Bills -10 for the boys. So it's not a consensus.
He's a
pick.
writer.
But
a
it's
4
kind
out
of
of
a
5.
4 out of
consensus.
5.
4 out of 5.
Fair. It's a fair 4 out of 5.
I'm betting the Bills, rooting for the Steelers.
Yeah.
Hey, I like that. Wait, do you have a total?
No, everyone said plenty. I don't need to say much more. It's the Bills.
All right.
There's only 2 outcomes of this game. Either Steelers win 24-20 or the Bills win like 31.
Well, then,
Steelers can win 24-7.
So it'll be 24-20 or 31-10. Either way.
No, the Bills can't cover.
No, Bills choke away the lead.
How about the under
guys-
hits?
All right, some under, but I'm telling you.
Come on.
I don't know.
This game's going way over.
All right, we'll see.
Or it goes
Go Steelers.
under and the Steelers win.
Go Steelers.
Go
Go
Steelers.
Steelers.
Go Super Bowl.
Go Steelers.
Next game, pivoting to the NFC. So we just finished the AFC.
Finally.
We've just seen
now-
the Steelers advance to the divisional round.
Yeah, we have.
Bang.
It's Sunday, first NFC game, Packers at Cowboys. Dallas, 7.5-point favorites at home, totals 50.5. Mario, starting with you here.
Hello.
The Cowboys have been hot to end the season. You know who else has been hot? Jordan Love. Jordan Love. These two going head-to-head, classic Packers-Cowboys showdown.
Yep.
Who do you have? Big spread, 7.5 points.
Big spread, 7.5 points. Listen, I know the Packers historically love Jerry World.
Love it.
They love it.
They love it.
They actually.
I mean,
love
that's
it.
outside of owning the Bears organization, that's probably their second home.
Yeah. Aaron Rodgers had steak all over Jerry.
Yeah. Another Aaron also typically goes off, Aaron Jones, but that will not help them this time. The Cowboys -7.5 is going to be my bet. I just think I have to go with the experience. And Jordan Love, listen, he's had a great year. He's really turned it around because I think I was actually one of the few people that was kind of on the Packers preseason. I kind of believed in him.
Yeah.
So I'm not surprised that he's turned it up and turned it around, but I just think this Cowboys team's too good. This defense will create some sort of turnover, whether it's an INT or sack, fumble, something. And I think this gets out of this number in the first half and doesn't really get back into it.
Wow. So Cowboys just run them.
Yep.
Run.
Could not agree more. I am so... My mind, when I saw this game, I just instantly first thought, there's levels to this shit. Jordan Love ain't on a top tier level. I mean, look.
Well, he's no receivers.
Jordan Love played well. He had actually a very standout year. especially considering the expectations what we're going into it, which is he'd be dog shit and he's like human shit now. So like, you know, whatever. Great. Good for you.
I don't think anyone said that.
No, whatever. Like, good for Jordan Love. There's levels to this shit.
I agree.
And he's about to get absolutely murdered. No, he's
levels to the shit. So
And
he's,
he's gonna get
he's not
leveled.
dog shit now. He's upgraded to the next level, human shit.
And he's gonna get
he's
leveled.
human shit. But then you play actual people, and then the people compost you and get rid of you
Gotcha.
and turn you into some food for some animals.
Does anyone know the pick?
It's the Cowboys minus 7.5
okay,
here.
okay. If you
It's
speak
the
Michael,
Cowboys
that
minus
was-
7.5 big.
My
And the
translator's
Cowboys,
a clear line
no,
of
and the
thinking.
Cowboys love to bury their opponents. They love to just run up scores
Not in the playoffs.
over 50.5, over.
Not in the
And the Cowboys, no. But this is like a regular season game for them because the Packers are not good and they're not going to be able to compete. And this is the Cowboys minus 7.5.
it's quite
All
literally a
line
playoff
Cowboys minus 18 and over a 50.5 by a mile.
Wrong.
Not
All
wrong.
right, Tyler,
Very wrong.
what is your pick?
So there's one pick that jumps out when you look at early sharp lines,
Ah.
and it's this game, and it's not even close. Public money will be completely split on this line. Packers and Cowboys are going to be 50-50. 87% of money is on the Packers. 32%
split on
different.
picks.
Oh,
And
public
split
betting.
on- split on the
Yeah,
bets.
you said that wrong.
Heavy Packers on the spread.
Yep.
Yeah, the bet here is easily Packers plus 7.5. This is the sharpest line you can get early in the season. Everyone is going to bet the Cowboys. Everyone's going to bet the Cowboys. Cowboys at home. The Jordan Love's not that good. There's levels. Everything you just heard, everyone in
Out
the
of
world
Michael's-
is going to go walk to a sports book and be like, oh, can I get my Cowboys minus 7.5 outside of a
free.
touchdown in the playoffs ticket, please? Yeah, no. They can win. Sure, they might win. I don't care who wins the game. I'm not betting money line at all in this game. This is just the easiest spread you've ever bet. Packers plus 7.5 is sharp. You can think the Cowboys are going to win. They can win by 7. They're still not. They're not covering this number. It's just not going to happen. I've seen the Cowboys play in the playoffs. They've looked good recently. They're not covering this number. I mean, there's not even much to say here. The Cowboys are the better team, but just early money tells you everything you need to know. Almost 90% of the money and 50% of the bets are on the Packers. That's all you should know. That's all you need to know. Bet the Packers. You don't even have to watch the game. This is free.
It's tempting for me to flop, but I'm not going to.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's a beautiful trend that I've been following with this Dallas team that the last 4 years they have finished 12-5, and 3 out of the last 4 years, because they haven't played the playoff game yet, they've only lost to the Niners in the playoffs. This is not the Niners.
Nope.
I think they're going to kill this team. They beat every other team in the playoffs always, like in the past 4 years that they've been good with Dak and 12-5. They just unfortunately can't beat the Niners. Fair. They're a great team.
Yep.
This is not the Niners. I think the Cowboys stomp. It's a home game. I don't see, for me, I think the Cowboys win. I don't see enough from the Packers that they can compete with the Cowboys defense. I'm pretty sure Dubes is out. He got hurt last game. These cornerbacks, Gilmore and Bland, are going to literally like stick them at the line.
Suffocate.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's not even
Oh,
just
yeah.
like Jordan Love or Aaron Jones or the Packers doing well. There's if you can't throw the ball to anyone, there's nothing you can do.
No.
There's
Yeah.
nothing you can do. And unfortunately, like
And you have
Pack-
3 seconds to throw the ball because Micah Parsons.
Yeah, he's gonna be in your
even if they're
face
not, I'm
quick.
telling you, like, there's just no way these wide receivers are going to beat down this team. And I think at max they score 2 touchdowns. And I
Yeah.
think the Cowboys have been rolling. They'll score 28-30 on this Packers team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't. I'll never bet unless the Cowboys are playing the Niners. I'm not going to bet against the Cowboys.
Wow. All right.
Jordan Love, rookie quarterback in the playoffs, 36%. Give me the Cowboys minus 7.
Wow.
Did I
I'm the
go-
only one on the Packers.
Yes, sir.
4 out of 5 on the Cowboys.
Yes, sir.
Final score prediction 38-14.
It's too much.
Everyone's just projecting a blowout. It just can't be a blowout. There's just no way they give it to you like that.
There's no way they give
happened.
it.
There's just no way they
Anytime.
give it to you like that. Wow.
We'll
All
see.
right,
We'll
I'm on
see.
an island. Who knows? Maybe I'm the fish. Maybe I'm the fish. But like Mike says, if you're a fish,
Swim.
swim.
Or drown.
That's all you got to do.
Yep.
Next game,
My
your
team,
game.
baby.
Your game, Rams at Lions. This is an interesting one because the Rams are on fire. Detroit 3-point home favorites.
Yep.
Total
yep.
51.5.
Yep.
Mike, obviously, lead us off here.
Let me tell you a little off-ball statistic right now.
Off ball.
Off-ball.
Off-ball statistic. We ain't talking football. We talking humans.
You're an
We
you're an off-ball kind
No,
of
we
guy.
no.
He's an off-ball
We talking
guy.
humans right now. We talking humans. So there's a conspiracy going around that Detroit Lions need a winning season for their city to not be an absolute dog shit piece of place to live. A statistic to note that is they have the lowest amount of homicides they've had since 1966 with 252.
What's going on here?
They have 11 wins on the season. They're doing great. So obviously, wins equal less deaths. Let me tell you this right now. There's about to be 252 deaths in a single night on Sunday after the Rams murder this team.
Dude, there's just-
Let me tell you right now.
There's just no way this is real.
Yeah, this is absurd.
Keep going.
These are real stats. You can look it up.
No, not the stats.
Look it up.
You said
No,
it.
Tate, these are real
Look
numbers.
it up.
You watch yourself now.
Hands up those.
Look it up.
watch
Yeah,
yourself
yeah, exactly.
I feel like
no,
it's
exactly.
probably wrong because that number just seems.
Look it
low.
up. Look it up. 1966 was the last time they had the most.
Look it up.
Or the fewest amount of homicides in
Fewest
Detroit.
amount of homicides in Detroit last 60
Just
years.
look
This
up
year
Detroit
is the
homicides.
Yep. All right. So that's that. Puka and Kua about to have a day. Kyron Williams about to have a day. And Cooper Kupp, who has been missing all year, about to have a day.
He's been there. He's been there.
Been there.
No. But he's been like kind of like he hasn't been showing up
No,
as much as
Mike
people.
is correct.
I know.
252 homicides in 2023. It's
And when is the second?
the lowest recorded since 1966.
Yeah. When they had 232. Bang! There's going to be a lot of deaths in Detroit on Sunday. Let me
That's a
tell you
strike.
that.
That's a strike.
Dude, yeah, that's a strike. That's a
strike.
block.
Why?
That's a kick. That's
strike.
two strikes.
That's a strike.
That's two
No,
strikes.
no, that's one strike.
Talked about a shitty place to
One
live
and a
in
half.
homicide.
One and a half.
Shout out
One and a half
everyone living in
strikes.
Detroit.
No, because half
I'm
the
not
people in
threatening
Detroit
to
wouldn't
kill-
disagree with
What
that
do you mean
first
you're not
part.
threatening? People
I'm
are going
not-
to take that as a threat.
He just-
what do you know?
he
What do
just-
you know that people are going to die in
He
Detroit?
just rebutted you by
Predicting.
saying, "I'm not threatening to kill anyone," as if we like that. Like us giving him a strike is like him saying he's gonna murder someone.
All right, I'm done talking.
But this is your death game of the year.
Murder game of the year.
Murder game of
Murder
the year.
game
Last
of the
year was
year.
Buffalo.
Murder game.
DeMar Hamlin was you.
He did. Michael, I want to
I'm
bring
pretty
this
good
up.
at these.
Michael
Pretty
did
good at these.
like basically predict DeMar Hamlin
He
dying.
did.
I'm
on
pretty
the
good at these.
Yeah.
Pretty good at them. So
he
if
did.
you're in Detroit, move.
That's.
Oh my god.
I mean, it doesn't get any better than that.
Do you have a pick on the total or just Rams +3?
No pick on the total. Rams +3, Rams money line, and alt spread Rams -8.
Okay.
Yep.
We win by more than a
And the
touchdown.
over in murders.
No,
Okay.
oh, and the way over in murder. Like literally alt spread the over in murder.
All right.
Jesus.
Wait, so you do have a pick on this on the total?
Total of deaths.
All right. Let's
Oh,
strike
that's
it.
strikes for
That's
sure.
2 strikes.
You,
I
one-
get
you got
strike
one
on
more-
the same subject?
Yeah, one more till your time's out.
That's
Mario,
ridiculous.
Mario, you're next.
Okay.
Dude.
Let's clean it up. Keep it above
Yeah,
the
let's
belt.
recenter.
Above
here.
the belt here.
All right, I'm saying, all right, focus. I'm back. I'm back.
We're a little level-headed back down to
That was a good shot, huh?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Let's settle down over
Yeah,
there.
that's
All right,
it.
I'm done. I'm done.
Can we let Mario talk? Is he allowed to
Yeah.
talk?
Yeah, no, I'm
Did
sorry.
I get a word?
I forgot it's the Mike show.
Yeah, that's Mike's show.
Mike
No,
show.
it's fine. I love it, actually. I love the Rams +3. I'm not sold on the Lions. They're a good team, but I think they're very comparable to this Rams team. I think this game's a coin flip. Rams have been hot. It's tough. I mean, there's an argument for the Lions, obviously, because it's going to be indoor. Goff knows how to play indoors, but I don't know. Something about this Rams team. It's they just spoil the fun. They just know how to do it.
Yeah.
They always seem to do it. Also, shout out NFL script writers. I'm catching on to what they're doing.
Yeah.
I mean, Browns, Texans, the Deshaun Watson trade.
Yeah.
You got the Chiefs, Dolphins, Tyreek. You got Cowboys, Packers, rivalry. Goff used to be on the Rams.
Yeah.
Lions,
Stafford
Rams.
Stafford used to be on the line.
Used to be on the
They
line.
put Josh Allen in the playoffs to let him lose.
And then the two
Whoa.
teams that have been
Whoa.
hot on the regular season, Bills, Steelers, they're meeting. I mean,
that's great.
No, it's just
great.
the writing's on the wall. It's crazy. So you have to go Rams +3.
yeah.
No pick on the total. I don't care if it goes over under. Could be $1 million. Could
Yeah.
be nothing.
So look,
Go Rams, baby.
Go Rams.
Go Rams.
I want the Rams to win this game. I want the Rams to win this game.
You want
I'm an LA person. I'm a fan. I love
casual
the Rams.
fan. Casual.
No, I want the Rams. The sharp side is to bet on the Rams. 96% of the money, 73% of the bets, everything Rams. Everything's saying Rams, Rams. You got 4% of early money on the Lions. I mean, like no one's putting money
You're
on the
going to be
Lions.
one of that 4%.
Yep.
They need me on that wall.
Yeah,
No. They don't.
I'm
You
on
want
that.
me
Yeah, I
on? You
get
need me
it.
on that
They
wall.
need
Yeah.
a brave soul to venture into the
Yeah,
unknown.
this is a line in the sand game. Look, if the
Yeah,
Rams
I
win this game, they're going to the Super Bowl. You heard it here first. If the Rams win this game, they're going to the Super Bowl.
That's
0%.
It's
I
gonna
don't
happen.
know if we could beat the Niners. And
No.
that's as a Rams fan.
It's gonna happen. The Rams do this when they get hot.
they don't.
No one's gonna want to bet the Lions here. They do. This is how they won the Super Bowl. They got hot.
We did get hot.
Different team though.
Weren't you 2 seed?
Well, yeah.
Don't you worry
We
about-
also had
Don't
a
you worry about-
juggernaut team that lasted only 1 year.
Don't you worry about the seeds and all that. Let me tell you something right now. This Lions team's got some fire in them. Dan Campbell, I mean, I like that guy.
Somebody's getting fired.
He riles me up. He gets me going.
Bites off kneecaps.
Yeah. That guy, like, he was on the 0-16 team. He
Mike
took them,
Tyson's.
win the division. They got a home playoff game. See the ticket prices for this game?
Nope.
Probably like
There's never been-
$750.
There's never been a more expensive ticket in Detroit.
Yeah, I believe that.
Sports history.
I believe that.
No, well, in any sport.
That's
I
a,
believe that.
this is a half off ball stat,
Yeah, no, but this is
not full off ball.
my point is the people in Detroit don't have a lot of money and they're spending it all to come here.
Wait, where is
is-
University of Michigan? Isn't that in Detroit? Because they would have very
I
high
think it's in
ticket
Ann
prices.
Arbor, right?
Ann Arbor.
Oh,
Ann Arbor.
oh. I was gonna say because they would have very high
Nowhere
ticket
near
prices.
Detroit.
Okay.
But
It was a fine guess. I could live with it.
It's a good try. This is the Lions. Lions win this game. If they don't, Rams the Super Bowl.
That's why I want
and
the
I want the Rams. Don't get me wrong. I love the Rams.
Oh, I want
Go
the
Rams.
Lions.
Hey, go
I
Rams.
want the Rams.
But I feel like I'm sharp.
No, we're gonna win.
They're gonna.
Ann Arbor is,
No,
to
trust
be
me.
fair, Ann Arbor is just outside of Detroit.
Just outside of
Just
Detroit.
outside. But
Just
it is
outside.
not in Detroit.
See,
Yeah.
good for Michigan.
It's gonna be a big week in Michigan. They're gonna keep partying on. They're gonna ride. They're gonna win. Jameer Gibbs 3 touchdowns.
Ooh,
Let me tell you something right now. All year I've been giving you one thing about Detroit, and that they're frauds. Absolutely fraudulent.
The Rams are frauds though.
Yeah, the Rams are also frauds, and I'm a sharp better.
It's a fraud game.
And I just have to ride. I have to bump that to 8%. I have to bump the amount of money on the Lions to 8%. The Lions are going to win this game easily, in my opinion. Their offense at home will not be stopped.
In a dome.
In a dome.
No
I mean,
Sam
at home.
Laporta though.
yeah.
It doesn't
go
matter.
up against Aaron
I mean,
Donald.
Sam
Jameer Gibbs 3 touchdowns.
Having a rookie, yeah, I'll put Jameer Gibbs in tight end. I don't go. It's going to be a murder. The Rams will score. I love the over in this game. I think the Rams are going to score. They have a great offense. They'll get going. But the Lions are just going to be too much for them. And being away, I just don't think the Rams have it. Their defense is weak this year. Nothing excites me about their defense. And I don't think the Rams can keep up with the Lions. I love Lions -3 here. I think Vegas is going to sweep and take everyone's money.
Matt Stafford going home, Goff in the pressure situation. I don't know.
I love it. Tate.
Yeah.
Break the tie.
I mean, it's just got to be the Rams here, but
Bang, baby, go Rams.
no, I'm all over the Lions.
He had
shit on.
He had your on the table and he ripped it off.
Get shit on.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna die. You're gonna die, Michael.
253 in Detroit.
There's another death in Detroit,
Bang!
and it's you.
Bang!
Murder game of the year.
Murder game of the year.
Murder game of the year. Sorry.
Oh, 253
By the way,
deaths.
Jameer Gibbs plus 1,900 to score 3 touchdowns. Stat.
Oh,
Add that to my card.
add it to his
It's
card.
on
We don't have cards. but
No, but
add
add it
that.
to his card.
Add that.
No, I just
I'm flipping Lions
Add it to the card. 4 Run it.
the Rams. I hate that team.
What are the
I
odds?
hate the
What are the odds for him to score 4 touchdowns?
they don't offer that.
Oh, what's Amon-Ra's 3 touchdowns?
Everyone to score 3.
plus 4,000.
I bet it. Put it on my card. Amon-Ra plus 4,000.
Sam Laporta, what's he at?
Mike, how do you feel? You switching? Consensus?
Get the out.
That was sharp.
Because we don't want any deaths.
Wait, Tate.
no,
Tate, do you have anything else to say on the Lions, or are you just
Can't
riding
support
Lions?
the deaths.
No, I mean, it's just
I'm all
guys. It's
for
got
it.
to be the Lions here. I don't. You guys can have your fun. You know, this was. I feel like it's pretty easy.
I have
pick.
no fun saying this. I'd love the Rams to win.
Oh, okay.
I love the Rams.
All right.
No. I love the Rams. But Rams
No,
are
me-
sharp.
No, I like I like
Rams
the
are
Rams too, and they've been so hot. It just doesn't make any sense. Like the Lions are 3-point favorites.
I love the haters.
Why hasn't the line moved at all? All the money is on the Rams. All of it. And the line still hasn't.
Now we're really talking numbers.
Mike,
I mean, give me the 4%.
I love the hate.
Mike, not even
No, I
just the
love the
hate.
hate.
We
I
don't
love
want
the
people
hate.
to die.
Yeah,
we don't want another
we don't want.
250.
I
we
don't
want,
care.
We want no homicides.
Like I want to win.
And you do anything for it.
We
I
saw what happened last year.
No, I'm not. I'm
That's not what happened.
not even saying I want. what's gonna happen to happen, but like I'm aware of what's gonna
What's
happen.
gonna happen, Mike?
You know,
What do you mean? What's gonna?
I'm not saying it. My lips are sealed.
He already has 2 strikes.
Yeah, he has
He already has 2
strikes.
strikes.
I
Don't let him get a
said-
third.
I ain't saying
Am I
shit.
in Germany?
But that was the last.
Hey,
That's the
that's a
last
strike.
game.
Whoa, that's a Ryan strike.
No Ryan strikes.
Ryan strike. Air strike.
Moving on.
No
Moving
air
on.
strikes. No air strikes.
No,
Michael.
call it an airstrike.
He called it an air strike.
Oh, Michael, that might be 3.
No air strikes.
Call off the UAV.
Yeah, call it off. No air
All
strikes.
right, it's a pig show. It's a pig show.
It's a fixed show.
playing
Is there
W2
any
over
more games? Are we talking about more games?
This
more
plane
games.
was hijacked by Michael.
No, Michael, it's
Trying to call
Mike's
it an
hijacked
ship is
UAV
just-
show.
It's
Yeah.
Call of Duty
Off its
Modern
rails.
Warfare 2.
Yes,
Bring in the chopa.
Yeah, okay. we have one more game to talk about.
Trying to get for
It's crazy the 5 of us somehow went over 50% as a group.
Yeah, no,
This is how we make picks.
this is how we make picks.
We just sit in the room and just.
Well, if
Talk
you
about
notice,
UAVs.
the 4 people who picked the Lions, all over 51%. The 1 person on the Rams, 47%.
Runner up Immortals. What are you?
Is it your mortal?
That's such a wild argument.
Bang.
I was second place in something. And such a wild
Hey, there's no comeback for that.
No comeback.
mouth open.
There's no comeback.
All right.
It's a big airstrike.
Whoa.
Last
that's a
game,
strike.
Monday, Eagles at Buccaneers.
I am mouth watering.
Philadelphia's 3-point favorites on the road. Totals 43.5. Tate,
Yeah.
I'm starting with you.
Has Baker played in the playoff game before?
Yes.
In
Of
NFL?
course.
I'm pretty sure he
With
was
the
on the Browns
Browns
team that killed the Steelers
Yeah.
first week of the playoffs.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
He played like
All
4
right.
playoff games.
I don't remember. I didn't remember that. Anyway, oh gosh, the Eagles are dead.
But the Bucks are bad.
The Bucks are
Yeah, they're
So
so
bad.
bad. They're so bad.
They scored
First
they
of
scored
all-
9 points against the Panthers.
First of
last
all,
week.
this over under
swept
being 43.5 is complete criminal.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's absolutely
It's the
wild.
easiest over you've ever seen.
Yeah.
No, like it just has to go over because Vegas knows something.
Yeah.
I mean, the Bucks scored 9 points last week against the Panthers. 9 points against the Panthers.
Yep.
I mean, you just
So.
it's got to be Philly.
This has got to be Philly.
It's
I mean,
gotta be.
I mean, it's like it's
You kick a dead dog,
no, yeah,
eventually it's gonna bite back.
It's got to
yeah.
get up. I mean, you know,
Ned's got to move, right?
it's got to move. I mean, you know what?
Come on, do something.
Give me Marcus Mariota -3.
Ooh.
Marcus Mariota.
You think he's going to play?
I think he's gonna play.
Wow.
I don't know about that one. I don't think Jalen.
So you have the over and Marcus Mariota -3.
That's correct.
That is the ugliest card.
I mean,
I've ever
that's-
seen.
That's
Could
as
not-
dirty as it gets.
I mean,
that's a
that's-
dirty
that's the
bird.
worst.
That is a dirty bird.
Also, I mean, it's just I'm absolutely losing my mind right now because I just picked every single favorite on this list.
Oh no,
Yeah,
that's
you're
chart.
dead.
Every
Right,
single
you're
favorite.
dead.
No, I'm broke, completely broke.
yeah.
Is
Yeah.
that what I'm saying?
Yeah, chart.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
He's got every single.
I just went every single favorite.
What'd you just do?
Yeah, you killed yourself there.
No, I'm dead.
You're dead.
There's
253.
no shot you do.
Dude, you guys need to check in on me on Monday.
Monday.
Nice.
We'll check
Yeah,
it.
Monday night.
Terrible.
Check
Yeah.
in.
That's terrible.
Send me a
It might
check
be
in.
terrible.
Send me a check in.
I'll send a check-in text.
It might be sharp, might be terrible.
All right.
a
Both
safety,
ways,
a safety and wellness check
Yeah.
on
Ryan?
Degen.
terrible.
Wellness check after the airstrike.
Well, let's check. Talking about dead dog. That dead dog will be in Cancun celebrating their summer very early this week.
Whoa.
Eagles are dead. They're terrible.
Yeah.
Bucks are going to win this outright. They're going to control the whole game. Eagles offense hasn't been able to run anything since actually all year. Fuck it, all year they've barely been shit.
Yeah,
they couldn't. Their Jalen Hurts hasn't done shit when they were 10-1. He won't do shit when they're 1-5. This is going to be a murder. Maybe not a murder. Bucks don't score a lot, so maybe not a murder, but controlled 24-13, controlled 24-17. Bucks are easily going to cover this as a joke. They're going to win outright. Easy for me.
Yeah. I looked at this line. I was like, dude, I'm not going to bet the Eagles. You're telling me I can bet the Eagles -3 against the Buccaneers. Bucks are trash. Bucks are trash. I've been sharp on the Bucks all season.
You have been.
I've been sharp on the Bucks all season.
On both ways.
Yeah, betting no matter what side of their game. Bucks win this game by 19 points.
Bang!
The Eagles are done.
That was so confusing. I thought he was 100% on the Eagles, but
No.
he just reflipped me.
The Eagles are so done. It's actually not even
No, I
fun.
love that.
They
Bucks are bad, but the Eagles are done.
the Bucks are bad and the Eagles are worse.
That's fair.
Surprisingly worse. This Eagles defense might be in the bottom 5 in the NFL.
No, it is.
No, it is.
Yeah,
Of
yeah.
any-
It's
of
about-
any
it's
team.
of
Actually bottom
every
3.
No,
of
it is.
every set.
Baker Mayfield
100%.
is actually playing very well this season. Rashad White somehow didn't make the Pro Bowl as an alternate.
Ridiculous.
Running backs that made it over him, he has better stats than almost all of them. They have some actual players. Mike Evans, another 1,000-yard season. Rashad White, balling out.
Such a quiet
Godwin.
1,000-yard season.
Dude, Baker Mayfield's playing good. This is his
defense.
comeback story. He gets to win a game against the NFC champions of old. I love this. Bucks.
Yeah, I have no idea how the Bucks would win this game. I also don't know how the Eagles would win this game.
Wow, you're
'Cause-
screwed then.
Well, yeah, both these teams in my mind are just not good.
Just show up and just forfeit.
Yeah, just show up and toss the ball
flip a
around.
coin.
Be
So
careful.
anyways. I hate the Eagles without all of their weapons, and they don't have any weapons. So Bucks.
They might have all the weapons, though.
No, but they have no weapons. So Pirates. I'm all for the Pirates. So,
But they might have all the weapons.
No,
What weapons won't
go
AJ
Johnny
Brown
Depp.
might play.
Go Johnny
Jalen
Depp.
Hurts.
Wait,
Captain Jack
who's not
Sparrow.
playing?
Who's not playing? It was confirmed that I heard AJ Brown was good, Jalen Hurts was good, DeAndre Swift good, Devontae Smith good.
I thought DeAndre Swift and AJ Brown
That
were
was
out.
good. Good.
Wow. Okay. Well, I don't correct myself. I'm still going with the Bucks, and I hate the Eagles right now because
Wow,
they've
like-
let me down in the past 5 or 6 weeks.
By the way,
so.
Eagles defense is allowing the third most points.
Yeah.
Like the teams below, the Commanders, the Cardinals, the first team right above them who's allowing less points per game than the Eagles are the Panthers.
That's
I mean, that's
impressive.
just
I mean, they
Wow.
just
That's
held
impressive.
this Bucks team.
That's
So
just
9
not
points
fair.
under Bucks by 19.
Yeah, Bucks by a million and the under of 43.5 because everything is telling you about the over. I don't understand why it's supposed to be the over.
Everything's telling him.
Everything is saying bet the over.
No,
Bet the
you
under.
don't understand.
Bet the
Yeah,
under.
He's telling.
You gotta
Mario, round us out here.
Yeah. I thought for me this game was kind of easy to pick. I'm all over the Bucks plus
Oh
3.
yeah,
Wow, 4 out of 5.
Yeah, 4 out of 5.
Do
Add it to the
me.
card. Dude, preseason when we had our discussions about divisions, I mean, I should have had NFC South perfect. I mean, the Saints choked this away. We tied with the Bucks, and they had the tiebreaker. But I had the Saints coming first, Bucks second, Falcons third, Panthers fourth.
Yeah, I had Panthers first.
And I told you were crazy.
I mean, the whole
No, we all did.
Carolina told
I
me
love
this.
it.
I feel like I've had a dead read on this Bucks team. I knew they wouldn't be just some wash away team. They have the same defense that Tom Brady won a Super Bowl with. And I just kept saying this defense is good. Like, don't sleep on this defense. They still have Shaquille Barrett. They still have great linebackers, great secondary. And I think that's just going to be the difference in this game. The Eagles do not have a defense. Tate just gave you the stat. I mean, they're allowing the third most points per game.
Yep.
I mean, if you look on the offensive side, I mean, Tyler took the words out of my mouth. I mean, Rashad White running the ball has been fantastic.
Unbelievable.
Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Baker Mayfield is playing well. And I mean, this Bucks defense, I mean, last week everyone's talking about, they only scored 9 points. They held the Panthers to 6. So, I mean, that's not any NFL team. That's not easy to do. This is a really good team.
The Panthers
Might have been
scored
0.
last week.
No, it was
They
0.
got shut out.
Was it 0?
Yeah.
9-0.
0, yeah.
For some reason,
9-0, yeah.
9-0.
I mean, that's even more impressive. I mean, it just
Yeah.
further emphasizes my point. So I think they give the Eagles a lot of trouble here. That's why I personally lean under. I know everyone thinks the Eagles are going to bounce
I'm
back and
Same. Love that.
score a bunch of points. I don't think so. I think you're going to be just shocked that the Eagles are just bad.
I can't get away from
I think
the
it's
over.
just going to be a really
It's going to be a
low
tight.
score
It's going to be a tight game. I think Bucks though win by touchdown.
Love it.
Wow.
Dude,
There you have it.
Yeah.
That's all 6 games. I was going to say we can wrap it up,
We cannot.
but we have a little surprise for you, the viewer. It's not a mortal lock, but we're still giving
Might be
away some
something
money.
better.
Hold on to your hats.
Actually, maybe
It might be something better.
Maybe a lot better.
Normally, this is where we will give you the mortal locks, everyone's best bet, but mortal locks are done.
Not my favorite.
Finito.
Finito.
Done. Finished.
Finito.
Terminando.
Doing anything else?
Yeah, we have to. So, what we're doing this week,
Pre-roll.
any games that we either had a consensus, which is 5-0, which didn't happen, or 4 out of the 5 of us picked the line, we added that to a little parlay. We were building it on the side. There were 4 lines.
Bang, 4,
that 4 out
quattro.
of the 5 of us agreed on.
Yeah.
Quarter.
We're parlaying those, and we're tossing some money on it, giving you a free roll. So listen up.
Love it.
Steelers, plus 10.
Free.
Love that.
Cowboys,
That's free.
minus 7.5.
Home
Freer.
murder.
Lions, minus 3.
Don't
Rams
like
suck.
that.
Bucks,
Free.
plus 3.
Eagles suck.
Love
Those
that.
4 lines,
Eagles win.
if those hit, those are the 4 out of 5 consensus bets. We're raffling off $500.
$500.
That's all you have to do.
4 picks. That's
4
it.
picks.
Just
It's
a check.
4
picks.
lines. It's our most consensus picks. As you saw, if you watched the Wednesday recap, our consensus picks usually do pretty well.
Great.
Usually
Do pretty well. $500. All you have to do, like, comment, subscribe. Same deal as the Mortal. We're not giving out Mortals, but we're still giving you free rolls. Tate,
Something.
before the people leave to go watch weekend playoff football, tell them what they should do.
Tell
Guys,
me.
don't you bet a 4-legger every week? I mean, we're betting one for you.
Who does?
Right? You might as well ride or just watch the show, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe with that little red button below, turn that
And-
notification bell on, and share us with a friend.
Let's ride,
You
boys.
guys, next week, it's playoff
Let's get
football.
you paid. Enjoy the playoffs.
4-legger.
Go Steelers.
Let's go! Go Steelers, baby, outright!
Good
Go
luck in all your
Rams.
bets.